Should I keep renting or should I put the money into buying a house? Hi, I'm Jason Giroux. I'm designated broker and owner of 410 Real Estate, a multi-million-dollar producing real estate brokerage here in Gilbert, Arizona. And today we're going to talk about what do you do, buy or rent? The main point I want to get across to you today is that you always need to make the best decision for you and for your family. Don't let any news article tell you what to do. Don't let me tell you what to do. Don't let your neighbor tell you what to do. Always do what fits best for you. Some will tell you it's a horrible time to buy because interest rates are high. But if you need to move, you need to move. If your family's growing or shrinking, if you have a loved one moving in, you have reasons to move. So don't just simply say it's a bad time. If it works for you, it works for you. Let's go over a couple of advantages of renting. If you're a renter, you know that you're minimizing your maintenance costs, right? Something breaks, you're going to call the landlord and you're going to ask them to repair something. I call it minimizing maintenance costs because there are some shared maintenance expenses that the tenant does take care of. Things like air filters, batteries for the smoke detectors, water filters, salt for the water softener. Just things like that you're going to consume as you live in the property. So there's still some maintenance required if you're a renter. But the big costs like your HVAC system going down or your water heater exploding, those are going to fall on the landlord and not you as a renter. You also have the flexibility to move from place to place. If you like the area you're in, great, stay there. If you don't, after your lease is up, you can move to another area and try that out. Lease to lease, year to year, you have the flexibility to move. And the last advantage of renting, in my opinion, you got no property taxes and no homeowners insurance. Those are a couple of costs that are going to be cut down for you. Sure, I recommend renter's insurance, but that's going to save you a lot over the cost of a homeowner's insurance policy. A little side note, we'll talk about this on another video, but if you are going to buy renter's insurance, make sure that you're covered for things like if you have to move out of the house due to a disaster, things like that. Just a little tip from your friendly realtor property manager. Now let's look at some advantages of buying. The argument of why would you pay the rent when you can save money to have a mortgage payment, that doesn't really fly anymore in today's market. We talked on a previous video with our market update that the median mortgage price was over $2,800 for the month of May. So to look at that when the average rent is $2,700 tells you that buying a home may not be less expensive than renting a home. That being said, you are paying your mortgage and not your landlord. So that is one advantage of buying. Another advantage of buying is you're building wealth. Did you know that the average person that owns real estate has a 40% higher net worth than someone who does not own any real estate? So you are building wealth. Anybody who's in that top quote unquote 1% will tell you that part of the way they got there is through real estate acquisition, real estate sales, and investments. Third benefit I would say is you get to make the home your own. When you're in a rental property, you can put pinholes in the wall to hang something up there or whatever, but you can't really make any major design changes. You can't just go and paint every room the color you want it. And you certainly can't change things like flooring or light fixtures and things like that without landlord permission. So just the opportunity to make your house your home is an advantage of owning it and purchasing. So again, main point today, make the decision that's best for you. Don't listen to the outside noise and look at things like, am I buying a home to build wealth? Am I comfortable just staying in a rental because I need that flexibility? And ultimately, it's going to come down to whatever's best for you and your family. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.